Here in this quiet corner of Davis Bay is the headquarters and heart of a remarkable organization, the Sunshine Coast Hospice Society. Hi there, I'm Vicki Gabereau. I've lived in this neighborhood for so many years now. That's why I'm heartened and thrilled, really, to have a place like this in our community. So I have an interesting development to tell you about, but first I thought it would be good to go in and see what goes on in here. This is where we can connect for grief support around the death of a loved one. Coast Hospice has more than 100 trained volunteers freely offering support wherever people are, right across the coast. They've helped hundreds of families and individuals of all ages in groups and one-on-one. There's also grief support using visual arts and writing and yoga. You'll find Coast Hospice in the community hosting information and memorial events like Lighting of the Memories. The charity also offers resources and popular workshops to plan for our care when we cannot speak for ourselves. For palliative care in the final days, the Coast currently has 4 temporary rooms located at Silverstone Care Centre in Seashelt. Still, some residents must leave the Coast to seek palliative care elsewhere, a choice no one should have to make. But now, a breakthrough. This former bed and breakfast in Roberts Creek will become the Sunshine Coast's first dedicated hospice.
Here's the plan here, and so
There will be 8 private suites with areas for therapy services, for visitors, and for quiet reflection, here among the meadows and the woods. Coast Hospice Executive Director Tess Huntley.
We were really fortunate to find this particular building and that it was available on the market at the time that we were looking for a site was perfect. And it's situated on an 1.5 acres of beautiful, tranquil gardens that will eventually be landscaped to be a place that's accessible, that families and the residents here can go out and be one with nature.
The centre will employ public sector healthcare staff in a home-like setting for a meaningful, comfortable, and dignified end of life. Longtime supporter and volunteer Denny Feffar has campaigned for a place like this for years.
When we use the word hospice, people think, oh no, God, that's the place where, we're giving up, we're dying there. But in point of fact, hospices are places where people can come and they can really live fully to the end of their days. And I think that the most important thing.
Renovating and repurposing this property will be a fraction of the cost of building from scratch, but it's still a significant expense. Please join me in creating a legacy for our community by supporting the first ever purpose-built hospice on the Sunshine Coast. Together, let's make sure that our family members and friends can access compassionate care right here at home.